So here's something to think about. You know, if you have an orange and you squeeze the orange, what comes out? Orange juice. Yeah? Now, does it matter if I squeeze it or you squeeze it or if it gets run over by a car or, you know, something lands on it? Does it really matter how it's squeezed? What's coming out of it? Orange juice. Do you think there's any time that anything else could come out of an orange? Do you think there's any time where maybe apple juice could come out of an orange or pineapple juice? Do you think there's any other time that that could happen? No. What comes out of an orange juice is orange juice because that's what it is. Okay, let me ask you this question. What comes out of you when you're squeezed? So you could be squeezed by a person, and when they squeeze you in a way that you don't like, I mean, because it doesn't really matter which way I squeeze the orange, because I could squeeze it this way, that way, step on it, punch it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Orange juice is still coming out. But if you're squeezed in a way that you don't like, what comes out of you? I mean, it doesn't matter who squeezes you. Maybe it's a partner, maybe it's your children, maybe it's the world's circumstances. But what comes out of you? You see, I may hear some arguing here with limitations going, well, I can't help it if this happens over there, then that's that causing me to think. I'm asking you to think differently. You see, that's how we've been taught to think. Good morning, Kim. That's how we've been taught to think. That you do something, then I feel this way, so it's your fault. But you see, here's the thing. You can't squeeze something out of you that wasn't already there. So if you've got anger, frustration, doubt, worry, you must have put them in there, or they've been put in for you. See, nothing happens out of the oblivious. It happens out of the oblivion. Not paying attention to what's coming in and out of your brain. You're so busy worrying, doubting, fearing, and then something happens in the world, or somebody does something to you, and you blame them and keep talking about it. And so be careful, because you're listening. And what you listen to, you then take in. It's like computer programming. It's like completely programming. You don't need the world programming you, because you're programming yourself. You see something, you reprogram. You see something, you react, you reprogram. So think about this. Who's been squeezing you lately? And what's been coming out of you? Because guess what? It's inside you. This isn't about blame. This is about you recognizing. Now, if you want to argue for this, go ahead. But what is arguing for you? It just limits you. And you can argue and say it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault. It's the news's fault. It's everybody else's fault. It's not my fault. That's so disempowering, isn't it? That you allow your body and your reactions to be controlled by the world. And what does that do? That just holds us in the same thought and the same pattern. Einstein says is that we can't change anything with the same thinking that got us there. And it was your mind that got you there in the first place. So you have to renew your mind. Your mind caused the problem. Now, when I say caused the problem, there's a feeling going on inside of you that you're unaware of. And because of your programming, and sometimes you do it unconsciously, like you're asleep, you've constant thoughts going round and round and round. I mean, I was completely shocked at what came through for me over these last couple of years working with Bob, and the negativity that I had inside of me. because I am positivity number one in my strengths. I completely ignored the negative, but that meant that I ignored half of me. I ignored these comments coming in and I just moved on past them, like we all do, because we're all so strong and amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. And you are strong because you've been doing everything from the 2%, when there's a whole 98% that is calling out for you to pay attention to. So when the world squeezes you, what's coming out? And if you don't like what's coming out, stop blaming what squeezed you. Just like the orange. What comes out of you is what comes out of you. So imagine if you could start filling yourself with love, joy, peace, harmony. And this is the renewing of your mind. But Gina, this is happening to me. Well, stop thinking about it. Think about what you do want. And how does that make you feel? Love, joy, peace, harmony, happiness. You have everything in you right now to make you happy. Yes, you do. And if you say, no, I don't, then how's that serving you? Do you want to be happy? Yes. But how can I be happy if? Because you just think of a happy thought. You go do something maybe that makes you feel good. But what I like to teach my clients is it not to rely on anything in the outside world. No. Nothing in the outside world is going to make you happy. It's temporary. You get it. You're ready for the next thing. You get the new phone. Somebody else has got a new phone. You get a new pair of jeans. Somebody else got a better pair of jeans. You're never happy. But when you can create that happiness inside, no matter what, that's what's priceless. That's why you see when people come and study with me that they don't need another program. They don't need another guru. They don't need me. Because you have everything inside you. Everything. So just pay attention on that one today. Book a call. If you're ready to move forward, I'm always here. But only if you're serious. Don't book a call for a chat. I'm not here to chat. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here for your transformation. So when you book a call with me, you be ready to probably be slapped in the face. Because I love you and I want to wake you up. Have you ever noticed when people are like, you've seen this on television before, haven't you? When people are like screaming and ranting and raving or whatever, and somebody gives them a good slap. Well, that's what I do to you. Because I want to wake you up. Wake up. You're amazing. You're awesome. You don't need me. You don't need a book. You don't need a program. But you may need some help to actually realize that and come on a journey. If you're ready for that wake-up call and you're ready to do something, then come and talk to me. But don't just come for a chat. I don't want to waste your time. I can lift you up like that. I can raise you. I worked with a company last year and they didn't know how to rise. And just one day, I helped them rise. I raised their thinking, but what if, but what if, but what if? And now they're on $1 million a month. But at the time, they didn't get it. They didn't get what was being done. I can raise you so easy, but you've got to do the work. Because when I go, you rely on me, and I don't want you to do that. So put love into yourself today. Can you do that? Love, 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 love. Because what happens is the other stuff will melt away. And when you're squeezed, I want you to react with love. But Gina, that's a horrible situation. I didn't say that you had to love, and go and display love to everybody. I mean, love yourself. If somebody's being horrible to you, walk away. Get away. Why are you still there? Why even taking it? If somebody speaks to me in a way I don't like, I just thank them for their time and I go goodbye. I walk in the other direction. I mean, nobody's spoken to me like that in a long time. I think it was my ex-husband tried it once and I was just like, goodbye. But here's the thing. I put up with an awful lot of crap from myself to me. Yet I wouldn't put it up from anybody else. I mean, if my kids talk to me in a way that's not nice, I'm just like, shut the door, leave you in your own space. Thank you very much. I don't blame them. I don't call them names or anything like that. I just love them where they are. But I don't have to be around that. But I spoke badly, really badly, to myself. I don't want that for you. Because you see, you're your business. You're trying to grow your business with all this baggage. You are your business. Wasn't it funny? I had a girl say to me that she didn't have any sales and she couldn't get sales. People weren't buying. And she then turns around and says to me, I'm not a salesperson. Do you get it? You see what the stories you're telling yourself? I'm not a salesperson, so you can't sell. There you go. People aren't buying. You're in business. You are your business. You're it. And if you're carrying baggage and you're trying to grow your business, but here's the thing, you pay all this money on your business, you pay all this money for strategies, you pay all this money for buildings, you pay all this money for processes, business plans, blah, blah, blah. And yet, take you out of the equation, there's no business. 95% of your business is mindset, 5% strategy. You, do you. Then you will rise and you will see all the things that you're going to be in harmony with because you see the end result and then you'll be in harmony with it. But if you are weighed down by all this baggage, you can't even hear half of it, and you wonder why your business doesn't grow, and then you try and sort it out yourself because you hear me saying this and you go, right, I'm going to sort it out. Let me tell you, you haven't a freaking clue. It's so funny. I didn't have a clue. My God, I knew it all. Did I know it all? And the great pace of this journey is you know it all to realize that you don't know it all. And I actually don't care about what I know because I can't know it all and I don't care. And everything just is. And it's such a peaceful place to be. So when I squeeze you today, what's going to come out of you? Choose to react with love. Choose to react with love to yourself. Choose to react with love to yourself. And then when I come along and squeeze you, it'll feel so good. And you won't be scared of anything again. Something comes along and squeezes you, you go, there you go. What can I do about it? Can I do something about this? No? Okay. What's the word? What's the saying? Lord, grant me the knowledge to know what I can change and the wisdom to know what I can't. Change begins with you. Something has to change. And it's not the outside world. It's you. But you don't know how to do it. I do. Book a call. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.